the Smooth 98.1 studios. I'm Shaka Martins. This is Smooth Breakfast. And Tega, you've got the wrong mic. But it's all right. I'll give you this one. Here you go.
I don't know what to say to you. Good
Hello,
morning,
good
Lagos.
morning.
I will knock you out. Have you seen Deontay
Excuse
Wilder's
me, are you
post?
Deontay Wilder?
You don't know me.
Okay.
You don't know.
All right.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you
There's
had
some
a great
facts,
weekend.
some violence.
I didn't have one eye closing, and I like to say that it's my allergies, but I think in truth it's Liverpool. Liverpool, Liverpool decked me real bad yesterday.
See, yo, I'm still okay because Arsenal won. That's all.
That's all you can say.
Arsenal.
All right, so
Gunners.
let's get into the world of sports. We can't wait.
Yes. So much coming your way and so much for you to give to us. All right. We are streaming live up on youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. Make sure you come find us, see what's happening behind the scenes as Tega gesticulates to her wrist. And you can also see the new faces that we've got in the studio. It's going to be fun. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you leave make sure you leave the comments up on the live stream and get in on the sports. You can also send your WhatsApp messages in to 0809 440 981 and take it to Twitter. Tag at Smooth981FM. Use the hashtag LockerRoom981. And Flamingos bounce back, trash New Zealand 4-0. We've got sports news in tennis. Swiatek downs Vekic to win the San Diego Open. Oh my God, she is on a roll. I love this woman. Deontay Wilder makes a winning return with a first-round knockout of Robert Helenius. And Real Madrid more mature than Barca, says Xavi. That is after the El Clasico loss. Salah was superb in central row, according to Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, and Ten Hag rues a poor finishing, but was pleased with finishing physical edge. Osimhen keeps Napoli top of the pile, and Milan squeeze past Verona in the Serie A. And I never asked to leave PSG in January, Kylian Mbappe has said.
He has seen the report card. He's not looking good.
How so very
If
interesting.
you believe that, I have a house on Mars to sell to you.
By the way, Tega, I really feel like you would love watching Ted Lasso. The one about the American coach coaching a Premier League team that got relegated.
Which is
Sorry
shocking.
for the
I
spoilers.
don't like to watch a lot of sports movies.
Huh?
I don't. It's shocking.
How?
I like to watch the real story. I like to get the backstory of the real stories, like, you know, when they're talking about the bad boys of Philadelphia and the NBA and the rest. But most in general, when they do all these sports movies, you can't catch me.
You're
there.
like, it's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for me. I'm the last person. All this love and basketball people talk about, I can't stand it.
Wait, hold on. Even if like real sports stars act in them, like with Adam
Especially
Sandler
if you
what's his name?
like Cars that Lewis was in.
Okay, moving along, people. All right, let's get into it. So, Nigeria's under-17 women's team, the Flamingos, got back to their winning ways at the ongoing under-17 Women's World Cup in India with an impressive 4-0 win against New Zealand on Friday.
Yes, so we have to start from the weekend. Fantastic weekend for the Flamingos. Came out against New Zealand, who, well, they seem to be the whipping boys of the team, or whipping girls of the team.
Gender equality and all that.
Yeah, lined up neatly against those girls. Could have easily been 10-0. The chances the girls created. Again, I would say this, technically, those girls, you can't question them. Tactically, though, it still leaves a lot to be desired, because you're watching the under-17 in totality, and you're just seeing teams that are doing amazing things. It's just thinking, if these Flamingos meet these teams that are well structured, that build up their play, that are very resolute defensively, it could be a struggle. But for now, you can only beat the team in front of you, and New Zealand was the team in front of them on the day, and they beat New Zealand by 4-0. Today, they face Chile in their final group match game, and they need to win this game, or at least draw, to qualify for the next round. So 12 noon today on that cable network that you people know, Flamingos will be playing against Chile.
Fingers crossed.
I think they can take Chile. I think they can at least get the results.
Fingers crossed. Okay. All right. And world number one, Iga Swiatek collected her eighth title. Count them. You now need two hands of the year with a 6-3, 3-6, 6 love win over Croatia's Donna Vekic in the San Diego Open final on Sunday.
I mean,
This
first of all, let's
woman.
talk about Donna Vekic. She's come back from many injuries. She's come back from knee surgery. She's been through a lot. So for her to come into this tournament and take out the names she's taking out from match one up till the final, her road to this final has been impressive.
If it was Hollywood, she would have won. Here,
Yeah,
but
if it was
she
Hollywood,
didn't.
she would have won. But I mean, it's Iga Swiatek. She takes away all the Hollywood from you. But for Iga Swiatek though, it was impressive for me to see. I was saying I just needed to see her challenged, and she was challenged. Now people are reading her serves because it's not the biggest of serves. Her biggest game is her returns. So people are now trying to out hit and out serve
And
her.
someone like Becky,
And
who serves
Becky,
up a
oh,
mean ball.
Becky hits those shots. And she has the height, she has the angle, she has the technique, so it just makes it a lot harder, which is why she was able to get a set of Iga Swiatek. But Iga Swiatek was tested, she was pushed, and what is even more terrifying about her form is that she came out on top. If somebody crumbles under the test, you say, okay, maybe there's a chink in the armor. There's no chink in this armor, and she's young.
But you know what is getting me? I'm just so impressed with her because the pressure must be unbelievable at this point. Because me, I know that they say, oh yeah, winning is also a curse, y'all. Because you'll be like, I've won, I need to keep the winning streak alive, and then it starts to eat away.
Yeah,
but
lady. No. She laser focus, and the thing she says, she uses to keep her focus. She keeps her mind is reading, crossword puzzle. I'm like, this girl is not in the same WhatsApp group with me. Cannot be me, But completely amazing athlete, and she has the mental focus and she has the discipline, and she's 21. That's a lot of years on that. That's a lot of years. So players like Coco Gauff, Leila Fernandez, Emma Raducanu, that are thinking, okay, maybe we will get our chance in the sun. This girl may not give you any chance in the sun.
Wow, she's just amazing.
Yeah.
She's amazing to watch. That's all I can say. All right, let's move away from tennis now and go into some boxing. And Deontay Wilder really brought it. All right, so the former heavyweight world champion Deontay Wilder knocked out Robert Helenius in the first round as the Bronze Bomber made a winning return to boxing in Brooklyn, New York.
And that's the best way to return. First round knockouts. That's the way. Look, this is what I was telling Anthony Joshua when he was going to face Usyk. Look, you can't match Usyk with stamina. Usyk will fight for days. First of all, he's an Eastern European boxer. That means stamina, number one. Then this guy has fought in an actual war. That's not somebody you want to try that has fought in an actual war and maybe going back to fight in a war. You don't want to be with that person. So you get into the ring and you do what you know how to do best. No need to elongate the thing. No need to try and entertain people, because people will be entertained by your loss. So you better entertain them with a win. But it was the way the Bronze Bomber did it. I mean, it went from defense to attack real quick. And so Helenius is on the attack and he's pushing Deontay Wilder into the corner. And at this point I was like, Deontay Wilder, this is not a safe place to be. But it also was not a safe place for Helenius to be, because
Deontay's right hand was like, we got this.
He was literally walking into that right hand, and this white hand you have to be afraid of. Everybody knows that's the hand to be afraid of. How do you drop your defense because you think you are on the attack against Deontay Wilder? He took this guy out. The lights went out in this guy's life. The lights were bright in the stadium. They were just not bright in his life. But that's how you do it.
And in the ring, there was a patch of darkness.
It was a beauty to watch. It's just something to bring Deontay Wilder back. Like, you know what? He never really left. You were beaten by a great fighter in Tyson Fury. But everybody else, come and collect. That's what he's saying.
I love it. And Tyler says Deontay Wilder didn't want to give his opponent the dignity of the second round before causing him to freeze. Just come and collect and be off.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Take and go.
Oh my days. All right. And Oh, hold on. We'll read this one. Chiameka says, Tega, you are a wicked
I
analyst,
did.
complete with
I'm not the
laughing,
one who knocked somebody
rolling
out.
emojis. No, but man, your words, they can knock a person out, man. If they heard you,
Yeah,
they start
that'll be
rethinking.
a second
They'll
knockout.
just be like, so what now? My life, should I rethink it? All right, let's talk about Real Madrid. So I wasn't looking forward to, she started. Now I'll have to rethink my life. I wasn't looking forward to the locker room today because all I could remember was Team Real Madrid, Team Barcelona. I feel like I was Team Real.
Eh?
Yeah. I remember this somehow.
I'm so
Yes,
glad
I
we have you.
won.
I'm so glad we recorded
I
this thing on
won.
YouTube.
I feel like I
Can
won.
you
I
remember the
lost.
Drake thing you were talking
I
about?
don't remember what Drake. What? Huh? I
What
don't
is a
remember.
Drake, Abby?
What's a Drake? Yeah. Sorry, I don't remember. Anyway, so as we go into this news that I obviously predicted right, Barcelona coach Xavi said Real Madrid beat his team in the Clasico because they were more mature. So, yeah.
I just want to say this, Chavi. When did you find out they were more mature? Before, during, or after the game? But yes, it was the experience level that came to the fore. Especially as Barcelona were pressing. I'd say this, and both of them played their best football. So it just appears that Real Madrid are in a better form, and their football is a lot more direct. And when you play direct football against the shaky defense of Barcelona, I thought Gerard Piqué was bad. I haven't seen such a horrible defender like Eric Garcia. In fact, he shouldn't even be a footballer. Don't collect your salary if they pay you this way. Just reject it in the name of Jesus. It's a
Can't take
horrible.
it for him.
It's a horrible. I've never seen somebody with so many mistimed tackles. He's poorly positioned at every time, and you are the defender. How can we help your condition if you have no positioning, you have no pace, and you have poor decision making? Just stay on the bench
Just
and wave some pom poms.
going to a life of acting.
Just do something else. But yeah, and you have that direct play against that kind of defense. There's always going to be goals. What was sad for Barcelona though was that they created chances, but again, they were not direct. It takes them 20 passes to score a goal, where to take Real Madrid maybe three. And before your 20 passes are done, then the Real Madrid defense is set, and there's really nowhere to go. So they did also create some chances, especially when the young lads came in and were running at the older legs, but they still weren't clinical enough, and that game ended 3-1. But I've also said, as an African woman, I don't like to see some things. When I see an owl on a shirt, owl is not a good omen. As an African woman,
could have been a black cat.
They wake up in the morning and put an owl and say, I want to honor somebody. Don't honor with owl. Honor with eagle. Eagle. Use eagle next time. That's all I can say as an African woman.
As an African woman, you've heard her. All right, let's read a couple of messages and then we'll take a break. So Cruz says, you made Real flog Barca. Who are you talking about? Nobody. Ronson says, Tega, what's your take on Dembele? Is he really world class?
Well, I've said it before. He's not. I think a lot of people, yes, he has very wicked strikes, but they are only wicked when they go in the back of the net, and they don't often hit the back of the net. So if you have talent that is not producing, then you cannot be world class. I like the fact that he's fast, but he's half injured most of the time. His crosses are questionable. Again, he doesn't have the best decision making. So I've never thought of him as world class. I always questioned why Barcelona bought him in the first place. But there are a few people that think he's great, so that's why he's there and failing the club again.
So sad. All right, and Ataya says, what shall it profit Barcelona after lifting all those economic levers to buy players, only to be whipped hard by Real Madrid?
I'm telling you.
Barcelona are the new Arsenal. What an expensive joke.
No. The new Arsenal are 4 points clear at the top of the table. They are not mates.
So that's what I was about to say.
They are not mates for now. Maybe tomorrow.
I'm now fully behind Arsenal. Please, Arsenal, don't do this to me. Okay, just continue.
That's how you were behind Barcelona and then they lost. This is the downfall. If Chopper is the new Drake.
Speaking about Drake, Tyler says Drake needs to stop wasting his money on frivolous things like Barcelona. Hey, God, he just called Barcelona a frivolous thing. It's not his best suit. Just do business and go. You too, Chopper. It may be Friday, but Monday comes for its own.
You're moving on very quickly.
Goodbye, Fufa. I don't like this. This is not what I was born for, right? What child am I? Oh no, I think I'm a Friday child. No, I'm Thursday's child. Thank goodness. All right, moving on. We'll take that break and then we'll be back. And hopefully, all of you will have amnesia and forget Friday ever happened and just focus on Monday. All right, be goldfish, like Ted Lasso says. Be goldfish.
So, we remember.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
We remember that was the four stories from the first segment. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Andrew. You're still trying to come to terms with my new look. Oh, I didn't see this. For all those chances. Oh my
Yes,
days.
now.
Karma is a what?
Kama is a something, Sha. I am so tired.
Wow. I look so. It looks so strange, like when I'm watching myself on YouTube.
Yeah, like you look like a secondary school girl, Abby.
I don't know. This hair is interesting.
You look like a small girl.
I just have a round head. I've realized.
Ah, you mean you didn't know you had a round head?
I didn't know I had a round head. I don't know what kind of head shape I thought I had, but now I know.
At least you don't have a go. But if you had a go, mohawk would have fit you. Ogo used to make mohawk sweet. I'm telling you.
I'll stick with what I have. Thank you very much.
Just have one small something here.
No, thank you. I'm fine. I don't want.
I'm telling you.
I don't want it.
Now, see, now your head is small.
That's all right. I will stick with it. I've always wanted a small head. My family is notoriously large-headed people. Oh, that's what we thought.
No.
But apparently, we just have lots of hair.
Hair, maybe. No? Oh, that's only one person now. If you're doing
No, but the rest of us, like, we could put caps on our head. And
no,
they
you have
never
no
fit.
head. Okay, see, clearly.
It's hair.
Clearly,
It's
there's no
hair.
head.
It's hair. Now I realize it was just I have thick, lustrous hair.
Yeah.
So now I know.
It's not. You just need just a small one.
I don't want it.
I'm telling you, it's all these things that people call flaws that are actually the beauty of human beings.
Come and hit me on the back of my head. Let's create one.
No, mold it. That's what my auntie
Isn't that what they do to babies?
Yeah, my auntie claims that there's some mold head. I'm like, nah, I'm not sure that thing is really scientifically. You can prove it
I actually
scientifically.
had a friend.
You can prove it scientifically that head is molded.
Their bones are still very soft, so you can.
Their bones are malleable. Cause she did it. So they did it to her, and she has a like pointy head, and then she did it to her baby when she had a baby. It's very.
I don't believe that thing. It's not. It cannot be true.
For legs, not just.
No. I know my auntie. She's one of those who have bent babies, and so I see her do all those stretch, bend, and then do the head. I'm just like, that head is still going to be big.
Well, okay. I don't think you can change the head size, but definitely the shape.
Yeah.
You can change the shape. Studio. All right. We're back for more in the world of sports. Oh no, I got a letter from Josh. I don't want to read it. Oh no. Josh, have I become the new am I the new Pepple? No. Okay, let me just read this. Dear Shokba, I sat here transfixed to my desk and dumbfounded listening to you support Barca on Friday. I was almost screaming, no, Shokba, don't do that. But you did. Chai. It's a day like this. I wish my man Pepple was here to have one laugh over you, never. And he also says, what happened to... Did a Barca player pull himself on his way down? No, Josh, I'm not reading that part out. This is my hair. Get used to it, man. What can I say? Up on YouTube, LK Adirogba says, you're still trying to come to terms with my new look. It's a good look, though, isn't it? Says, so Barcelona edged out Chelsea for all those transfers to get Pora. A show. Thank you. Karma is a what? We can't feel that out on morning radio,
exactly.
But we know. And he also says, I literally despise Liverpool, but was so ecstatic by their win yesterday. We all know Arsenal is like an elephant on the tree, and the real title contender is Man City. And Ike Osuji says, all of you keep despising Arsenal. It go clear and me. I feel like he's responding to you, LK Aderoba.
Exactly. So
yes.
we may have to open these phone lines for that Manchester City match. I would say this for so there were decisions that were questionable. Again, for one, the Manchester City goal that was cancelled, I don't understand how they went all that way back just to look for a foul to cancel that goal. But that's number one. But I will also say it was a fight between Haaland and Fabinho, and Haaland won the fight. So why didn't you just let the goal stand? But that's Tiga talking. So we'll open the phone lines to hear your opinions on number one, the refereeing of the Manchester City match, if he had any influence, and number two, what do you think Pep Guardiola needs to do to come out from the clutches of Jurgen Klopp? Because it's beginning to look like a spiritual problem. We'll open the phone lines when we take the story.
All right, so real quick, let's get into it. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp said he was delighted with forward Mo Salah's display in a more central role after the Egyptians' goal sealed a 1-0 Premier League victory over champions Manchester City on Sunday.
Of course, he'll be delighted because it was the goal that won. But if you are looking at the chances that Salah missed, that's not a superb performance. But all is well that ends well.
Glass half full. Glass half full.
I think I was particularly happy for Mo Salah because I don't like the way Mo Salah has been getting some stick from people. I mean, you can like your Sadio Mane and leave Mo Salah alone.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Do you understand? They're not mutually exclusive. You don't have to like one and hate the other one. It's not compulsory. That's not how the product was sold. But he's just been getting stick for no reason, and I was so glad that in the past 2 games he's been able to score 4 goals. So all of you that said that Mo Salah did, Sadio Mane did Mo Salah, what's the name of that girl in that movie? In that Aniko Lapo. The girl that the bimbo girl that poured that thing.
A roller care or something, right?
Yeah. People were saying Sadio Mane did a roller care for Mo Salah. All of you that said it, suck it, because he won. Go and suck on the lemon and suck on the lemon very well. All right,
let's open up these phone lines.
Open up this phone line. So what our conversation. So was the refereeing fair? Number one, and number two, what do you think Pep Guardiola can do? Because it's clear Jurgen Klopp has his number. All right, the numbers to call are
0144899981.
There's a lot of green on our WhatsApp.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm trying to find a way to read all these messages. There are so many of them. So as we wait for the calls on 0144899981, I'll get into them. All right. So first up is from Oluwatosin, who says, Tega, have you seen Maguire? Slow, ponderous, mistimed tackles. You're just describing Maguire.
He has a mentee.
He says, it's now clear to us that when the going gets tough, this Barcelona team don't get going. In fact, the going, they carry them go where them no know. And the next destination is the Europa League. Shout out to ZZ Classic. Please accept my condolences. Ouch. All right, getting into the calls now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what's your name and your location?
Okay, my name is Lucky calling from VI.
All right, Lucky, go right ahead.
Go now. You build up to the goal. It's not. You build up to the goal. That was a fan. I'm not Gabriel was saying. Don't the question you never thought you had what do you mean the question to do? I don't think you know to do anything because for the past 3 years, until I've been on the upper hand, maybe if you want it, maybe you want a head to head winning. But when the matter most, who collect the trophy most is Pep Guardiola. So there are no two others not to. I think I have more upper hand than him, and the trophy is what matter. I don't know if this guy is true or not.
All right. So Lucky says the trophy is what matters, but head to head, Klopp has it. All right.
Next one. Hello, good morning. Morning, is that Ronson?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ronson, go right ahead.
I think that goal, it shouldn't be a goal now. If you disallow the goal for Martinelli against Man U, then this one too should be disallowed because it's just like the same now. I argue that Martinelli goal was a goal, but the build up to the play, they say it wasn't a goal. So there shouldn't be double standards. They should allow it for that's my own take. I think it's not a goal. Then for the bragging right between Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola, well, anyways, it's just like that. The thing goes on. That's why Liverpool don't be.
All right. Thank you, Ronson. Let's take another call.
Next one. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Shepard. Good morning, Sega.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name or your location?
So calling from Nigeria.
All right, go right ahead with your analysis.
All right. So for me, I think the goal was actually a goal, but I just want to believe that the referee in England that's a conspiracy theory. So which they want to fulfill. They have a way of trying to upset the apple cart. When you look at the way games go, they have a way of trying to influence the outcome of matches with their referee and all of that, which people don't see. So that was actually a goal. I mean, the tackle aspect was not a very, very serious tackle, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Match to live up to his billing instead of canceling the goal.
All right.
And then talking about Pep Guardiola, what he should do, I think he should just treat his formation when he plays in Liverpool. He should not go to the regular formation style, because they already know the way he plays. And so when they come, to play Liverpool, they already have their numbers, and at the end of the day, they end up either drawing or lose Liverpool.
Yeah,
so for me, I think they should just treat that game when they're going to meet Liverpool. And congrats to Madame Arsenal after turning it up.
All right, had to sneak that right in.
Listen, you do not know what is going on right now
All right.
in the comment section up on YouTube.
Please, let's do the comment section because
No, it's like it went into Arsenal, so everybody has just been. So you know how Ike Osuji said, all of you keep despising Arsenal. It went from there. So who was it? Joshua Adeyemi was like, Ike, May is a long way away. There's Europa, Carling Cup, and FA in between. Still early days. Ike said, please, Joshua, stay tuned. Ibrahim was like, Ike, don't mind them. We move in silence, one game at a time.
We need to have this hangout. That hangout that we're planning. I think we need to eventually have it so that we have all these
I'm
conversations.
telling you.
Okay, let's try and go to Italy first before we start
Okay.
taking the messages.
All right,
I'll
real
do
quick.
Italy in
then.
1 minute.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, so Victor Osimhen made sure that Napoli kept hold of their Serie A lead on Sunday with a winning goal in a 3-2 victory over Bologna, which took their all competitions winning streak to 10 matches.
Yes, Napoli, I don't know what they are on, but everybody has got it in that club. Confidence on a high, technical ability on a high, tactical ability for Spalletti on a high. Everything just works out for them. Yesterday was even a bad day for them at the office. They considered 2 goals against Bologna and they struggled to score, but they still ended up winning that match with a Victor Osimhen goal, by the way. If only he had scored this goal, would have been at the World Cup. But let's move on back to the Italy.
Always.
We always
It will
have
never
to-
die.
It will never die. How can we miss 2022 World Cup? But it's such a huge competition now in the Italia Serie A. Everybody winning their matches this weekend. Even Inter Milan that had been struggling won their match over the weekend. Juventus won their derby by a 1-0, and AC Milan, as tired as they looked, as lethargic as they looked, they still managed to win their game. So for me, if you ask me where the competition is in leagues, it has to be the Italian Serie A.
All right. Okay. All right. Messages. Let me take this last one in from Patrick Ade up on YouTube, who says, Tega, even if the referee didn't blow the Fabinho foul, he would have ruled it out for the foul on Alisson by Haaland.
There was no foul there. Collected the ball from him and scored.
To Olufemi Omotai, well done to you too. I don't know what you're trying to say. Big E from K2 says, thank God the Drake effect wanted to get to Arsenal, but my boys fought well and hard. They never disappointed. See, guys, you guys are sending all these messages to me and telling me to do stuff like
Please,
kneel
you people
down.
should not
Because I
chase
read the
Shopper from
messages.
locker room. I need her here.
I read the messages, I'm just going to ignore what you're saying at this point. Jesse from just says, controversy in the locker room already from that opening speech. Guys, it's clear Tega hates Liverpool.
Oh, I hate every club.
Well, I care less. Last, the red blood of Liverpool smeared through the city of Manchester by the lone fiery dart of Samson Salah, albeit Arsenal are the only gainers. Emeka from Amua says, Drake predicted a Barca and Arsenal win, but only Arsenal overcame the curse and are now 4 points clear of the top of the table. As regards Ousmane Dembele, I noticed his persistent injuries suddenly disappeared after he got married. Maybe he'll attain that world standard when his first baby comes.
Now, wow, people have reached his house, Sha.
What can we say? Chidozie says,
No, you've read that. Yeah.
hold on. Okay, Tayo says, I thought Liverpool would see red this weekend, but alas, Man City showed us they aren't wicked. Haaland, you do this one now. The Nunez-Haaland debate ended in game week 3. And Emma from Lagos says, Arsenal is on the move. Xavi is to blame for Barca's woes. He has a squad with depth, but chooses to bench proven experienced players for reasons best known to him. Madrid's penalty was very dubious. Barca players should talk to themselves, and Xavi should wise up or get sacked. Pep doesn't need to do anything about Klopp. Klopp can win the battle while Pep wins the war.
Mm-hmm. Now that's a good answer. Just let him be winning the head-to-head, and then you be winning the league.
And we're done, people. We are done. That's all we've got time for. But coming up, it is going to be Lagos Talks on Smooth Breakfast. Till then, and even after, make sure you find Tega. Run her down on Twitter, on those Twitter streets, and see
Really?
what she
After
has
me
to say.
protecting you.
Oh, that's true. Approach her gently with presents for her birthday, which is coming up very shortly. And find her at Tega Supreme. You're right, you're right. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, y'all. All right, Tega, it's been absolutely amazing. Can't wait to do this again on Wednesday as she dances away from the mic. And you can only catch that up on YouTube. If you missed out on the YouTube view, all you need to do is press play to catch the replay right here on at Smooth981 on YouTube.
All right.
Station.
Thank
we're
you for
done.
a good show. It was
Bye.
nice doing business with you.